Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Craig to do 36 coming in today with my UPU Season 6 Week 1 team builder for my battle against DJ Ambi and his Albany Ambipoms. Fun fact about DJ Ambi is that he was last season's champion. He was Season 5's champion, so that's 2 seasons in a row that I've had to fight the champion my first week. But yeah. Y'all know how we going through things around here. I'm gonna run through his team real quick, and try to predict what he's going to bring. Tell you what I think about each of his Pokemon. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta put my laptop on the charger and all this other kind of stuff. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. First Pokemon on his team is going to be Magearna. Magearna is a very, very, very bulky special type attacker. As you can see right here, its special attack has a base 130, while its defense and its special defense all have a base 115, and its HP is at 80. And this thing can also be extremely dangerous with its ability Soul Heart. Basically, what Soul Heart does, if you don't know already, is that if it swaps into a Pokemon dying, its special attack gets boosted up by 1. Uh, Thing's very reliable. I believe it's a Stealth Rock setter. I think so. I can't type Stealth Rock. No, it does not. That's learning something new every day. I thought this thing was, but yeah, really kind of predicting this thing to come. May just bring like a Choice Specs Moonblast or Flash Cannon set, Floor Cannon or whatever with this thing. So that's that what I got for. Next Pokemon on the team is going to be Normal Kyurem. Again, could potentially bring Choice Specs. Not really much to worry about. Its HP though is really high up there. And oh god, sorry guys, this got like a chill run down my back. This thing can really be ran as either a physical or a special attacker really. Since both its attack is and special attack are both 130. Its speed is pretty high up there, but I believe I have some Pokemon in my team that can outspeed it. Its HP stat is insane, and its defense and special defense are nothing to laugh about. This thing could potentially sweep my team with just like I think Choice Specs Draco Meteor. I think like just after just one Draco, it basically just one shots my whole entire team. I think everything I've wrong, I believe, but yeah, hopefully this thing doesn't defeat me that well. Next Pokemon on this team is going to be Klefki. Klefki is another Steel Fairy type on this team. Don't know much about Klefki, but I know that it can be run as like a really stally set with like I believe like toxic. Oh my god, what happened? Okay, it can run stuff like toxic. It can run Coal Mine to build up stuff. It can be a special attacker with Flash Cannon, or it can run Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast. It can run Toxic Protect, some coverage move, and like Spike something. Yeah, so this and with the prankster ability, it would be able to always like set up like spikes, coal mines, and protects first turn guaranteed. So yeah, that's that to work out for. And the only and its other ability, magician, is that basically if he could potentially bring uh a physical like knockoff on I believe it what physical moves is this thing on? It could bring like facade, foul play, or frustration on it. Maybe play rough, just so he can have the magician and take off my Pokemon's item, which could be very dangerous. But luckily, I have an answer for that. Uh, and you'll see it later on when I get talking about my team. Next Pokemon on this next Pokemon on this team is going to be Hariyama. Hariyama is a very bulky boy, as you can see with its HP being at base 144. Its abilities ain't nothing to laugh about either. Thick Fat basically halves any fire ice damage that it takes from fire ice moves. Guts basically gives it a 1.5 times it multiplies its attack by 1.5 if it gets burned or if it gets stashed anyway. It's best if it's best if it has burn. Uh, that's what most people run anyway. Also has sheer force, which basically it multiplies the power of all moves that have a secondary effect by 1.3, but it nullifies the effect. So yeah, He could potentially bring a fight. He could potentially bring a flame orb gut set or like close combat. I think the same one Drain Punch. No, it does not learn Drain Punch. That is weird. Does it have any recovery? No recovery. Give me a second. I'm just looking. I'm not. It has rest, but that's about it. It has belly drum. With, I mean, he could also bring a sheer force belly drum set with a citrus berry or a figgy berry, whatever. But yeah, if he brings this thing, he's more likely going to bring it as a defensive Pokemon. No, a physical attacker, since like its attack is 3 times as much as its special attack. But yeah, this thing could potentially hit my team extremely hard, and it could take hits really well. He may also try to bring in a soft set, but no, I'm kind of worried about this thing, but at the same time, I'm not too worried about it. Next Pokemon on the team is Garbodor. Fun fact about Garbodor, I thought it was spelled Garbodor, not Gar like Garbodor, and I just found out today that it's spelled Garb Odor. You know, something new every day, folks. But Garbodor is a decent Mon. I mean, it's not too good, but it's not too bad at the same time. As you can see, it's mainly a physical attacker. But at the same time, I'm not too worried about this thing coming in because I believe some of my Pokemon on my team really threaten it out. Next Pokemon team is going to be Mega Houndoom. Fun fact about Mega Houndoom, he won't be able to use its full power unless he brings Sun, which I believe he could potentially bring Sun with Rotom. Or he may predict me to like bring Sun with something, but yeah. So yeah, next Pokemon team is going to be Rotombo. Rotombo is just a basic Rotom. It just has a grass typing instead of the ghost, fire, water, flying, ice, whatever. You know how Rotoms are. And its sets are basically the same as all Rotom washes, with its defense and special defense both at 107, special attack at 105, and its HP stat at 50 with a base 86 speed. Um, he could like with this set, he could potentially bring like a just a normal set. He could bring like um Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Pain Split. Kind of like what I normally do with like when I have Rotom Wash or Rotom Frost or whatever. I run like dual stab. I run dual stab, Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split most of the time, but sometimes I may change it up and run like I still run double. I still run. I may bring like a choice spec set just to throw somebody off, or I may bring like a flame orb set to bring on to a physical attacker. But yeah. Next Pokemon on this team is going to be Glasgow. Glasgow is a very defensive boy, especially once it has the ability, I believe, Poison Hill. That's gonna be that. But there's gonna be kind of dangerous. He could potentially bring like a Toxic Orb, Poison Hill set with like Earthquake, Knockoff, Sword Stance, and Rock Slide. Mainly, he's just that way he can hit me really hard with everything. As you can see, it's the reason I say it's a defensive boy is because it has a base 125 defense. Like this, it's just insane. I mean, it's not slow either with a base 95 speed, but I mean, I have something that can outspeed this whole team, really. But yeah, most of the time, this this thing's really only weakness is like I think water and ice. 4 times weakness to ice, so more likely if he has this thing, I may swap into like an ice type. Which where a rock slide may come in handy with because I believe if max attack adamant rock sliding glass score could just about one shot my ice type, I believe. But yeah, next Pokemon on this team is going to be Gyarados. Gyarados is a decent Pokemon. I'm not entirely sure, not too much about it. He could bring like a leftovers intimidate bulk set. He could potentially bring a Dragonite and sweeping set with like Waterium Z, Flyinium Z, and crap, Moxie. So he could potentially be like Waterfall, Icefall, Ice Fang Bounce, and like Dragon Dance to set up. The reason like this thing's doesn't. I lost my train of thought. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I got it back. That was quick. Its base attack is 125, with its special attack being at base 60. Its special defense is at base 100, which is not too bad. I mean, he's gonna have to increase it some if he wants to like survive like a thunderbolt, because I believe this thing's only real weakness is like rock and electric type. Electric being the best situation. I know it's situation. It's just the way I say situation. I just find it kind of funny. His situation. Crap, I forgot what I was talking about again. But yeah, say I have like I want to type in like say I have Rotom Wash in, I guess, and and I can just go Volt Switch on this thing, no problem, unless he brings like Glass Score or something. But it'll basically give me a free turn out. If I can predict the swap, I can go like Hydro Pump on it and potentially kill it. Next Pokemon on this team is going to be Alomomola. Uh, One thing I have to say about this thing, very, very defensively bulky. It basically eats physical hits like it's nothing. Its HP stats at base 165, and its defense is just insane. He could potentially bring like a skull set in this thing to get bones. Really, he can like run a. I think this thing learns to cover. I want to say no, but it does learn rest, so he may try. He could potentially bring a resto chesto set and all this other stuff. But yeah, but like basically what this thing is just it's just a really good defensive wall. Eats most hits and all that. He basically heal him back up with his hidden ability Regenerator. Last Pokemon team is going to be Minior. Don't know what type of Minior is. We got like the pink, yellow, orange, green, and blue set, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think none of them have special things. You know, I mean, if it's shiny, then it's black, no matter what. But yeah, I don't know too much about this thing, but I know it can. It's a really, in my opinion, I think it learns Explosion. So you may try to bring it with like Choice Scarf Explosion, like once it gets down to like low health. So I gotta watch out for that. And if it does, I may have to swap into like Gengar. Wait, do I have Gengar in this league? Or is that another one? I can't remember to be honest. No, this is Gengar. Yeah, this is. But yeah. Well, that's gonna be this team, guys. Now I'm gonna kind of go through and try to predict what I think he's gonna bring. I really don't think he's gonna bring Minior. I really expect Magina, Kyurem, uh, Gyarados, Glasgow. Don't expect Garboda. I kind of don't expect Mega Houndoom. I kind of don't expect Klefki. That leaves me 7. So I know I'm definitely going to be predicting Magina, Kyurem, Glasgow, Gyarados, and maybe Hariyama because it hits my team really well. Now I'm stuck between Rotombo and Alamomola, which I'm kind of leaning more towards Rotombo, to be honest. So the team I'm predicting to bring is Magina, Kyurem, Hariyama, Glasgow, Gyarados, and Rotombo. That's gonna do it for this part of the video, guys. Now we're gonna go straight on to my team, what I brung and why I brung it. First Pokemon on our team, we're gonna be bringing Fox on male Talonflame with no item, mainly because y'all see why in a minute. Oh shit, y'all only have my mic plugged in. But yeah, I'll be fine. We have Roost, uh, Acrobatics, Flare and Swords Dance with the ability Gale Wing, so I can basically come in and get off a quick Acrobatics, then potentially swap out real quick like. We're gonna be rocking a Jolly Nature with 56 HP investment, 252 attack investment, and 200 speed investment. Reason behind this is attack just hits everything really hard. Speed is basically like kind of the base of what I need, just that way nothing can speed creep me. Uh, he may try to predict me running a max speed set, but I'm not gonna run max speed because I think 200 is like the lowest with the Jolly Nature that I need to outspeed everything. Just shy of a Choice Scarfer, I believe. Max attack is to hit hard, and whatever I had left, I just kind of threw into HP. Next Pokemon on our team is going to be Kim, our female Mega Mawile, rocking the ability Intimidate pre-Mega Evolution. That way we can basically get our low opponent's attack by 1 stage after that. Then after Mega Evolves, it's gonna gain the ability Huge Power, which doubles our attack basically. We're gonna be running a kind of basic set with Play Rough, Iron Head, Swordsdance, and Ice Punch. Swordsdance so we can potentially set up Play Rough so that way Play Rough and Iron Head for stab. And Ice Punch is mainly there for Glass Core, so I predict the Glass Core swap and I can go Ice Punch. And yeah. Next we got we're gonna be running an Adamant Nature with this thing, Adamant Nature set with this thing with a 240 HP investment, 248 attack, and 20 in speed. The reason I'm running 20 in speed is because he may try to predict me running a no speed set. It's like a really bulky set, kinda, or like a really defensive bulky set, whatever. But yeah, the speed there is just basically used to prevent prevent a no speed investment speed creep, basically. Because like if you look at this thing, a no speed investment whatsoever is going to be like base 136. So maybe try to bring something base 137. Just to be safe, you may try to bring it like base 140, not base 140, but final 140. So I'm just going to go for final 144 and then just that way I can avoid the speed creep. Uh, Attack, I'm just really hitting it extremely hard. HP investment, I just need some type of HP because I'm just about this whole team, I believe, outspeed this thing except for like Garboda and some other stuff. Next Pokemon team, we're gonna be bringing our boy Albany, the male Garchomp. We're gonna be rocking a Life Orb set with the ability of Rough Skin, rocking the moves Earthquake, Stone Edge, Dragon Rust, and Home Claws. Earthquake for stab, Dragon Rust and Stone Edge, mainly for stab. Home Claws to increase our attack, stuff like that. We're gonna be rocking a Jolly Nature set with 196 attack, 72 special defense, and 240 speed investment. I believe I think the 240 speed investment is the base that I needed not to be outsped by most of his mons, and it just allows us to hit his team extremely hard. Next Pokemon on this team is going to be Kenmore, our genderless Rotom Wash. Kind of bringing a set that I was referring to earlier with the dual stab Will-O-Wisp Pain Split thing. We're gonna be rocking leftovers. We're gonna be rocking the leftovers Adam so we get some health back. Levitate because it's just only thing. Rocking the moves Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump, Will-O-Wisp, and Pain Split. I was gonna run Bolt Switch, but I felt like Thunderbolt would do more against his team. But yeah, we're gonna be rocking kind of a weird set. We're gonna be rocking max HP like normal. 120 special attack investment, 120 special defense investment with 16 defense investment with a bold nature. Mainly this because I felt I needed my special defense just a little bit higher than my defense, like 1 stage high, because I felt like this just so it's kind of better in my opinion. I'm not saying it is better. I'm just saying it kind of is better, but it's not really. I guess that's what I can say. But yeah, I just needed to increase. I needed to increase my defense, so that's why I picked bold. And I'm not using attack, so it's basically useless. Speed, especially. So I wanted special defense to be like 1 stage higher. So I put in like one. I just like casually like added whatever I had left after special attack. Then I took off 4 and I added 4 to defense, so on and so forth. So basically, I started off with 136. In special defense, whatever. I just got my special defense up to 1 thing. Next Pokemon on our team is going to be Mew A or Genderless Necrozma. Who will be our Z move user for this week, rocking the Prism Moment ability with the move Stealth Rock, Psychic, Power Gem. With Rockium Z, we can either run a full-on Z Stealth Rock set, or we could also hit our opponent hard with a. I can't remember what the Z move is for crap. I want to say I know it's not Continental Crush. Let me look at rock type moves real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I guess it is Continental Crush. Great, give me a second. Is that Continental? I guess it is Continental Crush, but whatever. Yeah, we're gonna be rocking definitely gonna be rocking not Stone Edge, Power Gem. I'm still used to tapping in Power Gem, but yeah. We're gonna be kind of bringing a defensive bulky set with a 200 HP investment, 120 defense investment, 156 in special attack, and 28 in speed. This way I outspeed the 28 in speed basically ensures that again, kind of like with Kim, that I don't get speed creep by like a Pokemon with a max 200 or whatever. I'm mainly bringing this thing as a defensive set. That way we can get a Life Rocks and get not Life Rocks, Stealth Rocks and get everything up pretty well. I think the base 156 special attack is what I kind of just what I need to, I believe, one shot or two shot the most of his team with his moves. But yeah, last Pokemon that we're going to be bringing for the team is going to be Echo, the random gender Exploud. We're going to be rocking a kind of basic choice spec set with the ability soundproof. Uh, as you can see from my the previous part of my video, you know that he doesn't have a ghost type, so I felt like soundproof could potentially be better in the situation. So I decided to run soundproof instead of Scrappy because he doesn't have a ghost type and is basically useless. So that's why I run soundproof. We're gonna be rocking the moves Boom Burst, Surf, Fire Blast, and Ice Beam. Boom Burst for stab, Surf and Ice Beam are mainly for like Surf is mainly for Mega Houndoom in case it brings it. Ice Beam is for whatchamacallit, Glass Core and Rotom Mo. And Fire Blast is mainly there just to hit like everything else hard like Magearna, Klefki, and Kyurem. We're gonna be rocking a Terminator set, that way we can kinda outspeed most of his mind. Rocking max special attack investment, 24 special defense, and 232 speed investment. Reason behind this is because I just needed some speed to outspeed him, stuff like that. Special attack hits the team incredibly hard, and special defense I just needed something to boost it up because I felt like his defense is pretty good, but more like I'm gonna be swapping into like special attackers with this thing. So yeah. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. Comment what you think about the team. Comment what you think I could have done different about the team. Whatever. Y'all know this. Y'all, if more likely y'all watched my whatchamacallit, my draft analysis, so you know what my squad is. Um, but yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.